If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, sorry, so we're here for the evolutions video. Just had to eat some dinner, you know the vibes. Gotta eat some food, man. Gotta eat some food, boys. Okay, so new evolutions today. Let's take a look at what it is. I think it's a paid one today. Wing Wizard, double plus pursuit. That's the 2 attackers. Okay, so this one is for the midfielder. So it's a 100k evolution for the attacking midfielder. And Kai Havertz is one of the top options here, just in case you're starting off fresh. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the options that you have here, right? So this evolution gives you stat increase, some pretty significant ones to be fair. And then you get press proven and rapid plus. To be fair, pretty good playstyles, especially for midfielders. If you give them a high work rates, like the press proven is really nice to work with on a high. So not too bad. Nice little weak foot adjustments, skill move adjustment as well. So looking pretty saucy. Let's take a look at some of the options here, right? So the top option that we have here is the Ruben Loftus-Cheek card. Obviously, a lot of people might not do that evolution just because this card exists. I don't know if they ever get something in the future, right? But this card was a gameplay objective, and we didn't do the review during that time period, but this card was actually pretty good in game to use. With the new evolution version, you do get Rapid Plus. Now, to be fair, Rapid Plus is helpful in any area, right? Pace is a very relevant thing to work with in this game. In his case, you would give him a Shadow Chemistry Cell to boost the acceleration, sprint speed, and defending of the card to be as high as possible while working with really good stats elsewhere as well, right? So the card would now be working with a 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, as opposed to 4-star capability. So I mean, it's cool to get the skill moves for Loftus-Cheek for sure, obviously if you want to pay for it, but a 4-star for a midfielder wasn't bad either. So you're chilling on the Thunderstruck if you still have that card as well. But obviously the stat increase is definitely very nice. In regards to the difference between this card and the Thunderstruck, this card has way better dribbling, right? So that's obviously a really huge variable to work with as well. And then on the Shadow Chemistry Cell, he gets that pace boost with the defense while working with good shooting. So to be fair, he does have some pretty significant improvements in the important areas, especially in his case with agility, balance, and reactions, right? So not a bad choice for the paid options here. We have Kai Havertz as another one, right? So if you were to put him into right side star first, and then you use him into the future stars attacking midfielder afterwards, you then get a 5-star version of Kai Havertz, right? There was also this variation of the card that was a pretty good SBC. If you guys watched the tier list, I put him in the S tier because as a left back, he's actually pretty good in game, to be fair. Would have been nice if they gave him more defensive playstyles, but regardless, he's still incredible to use. But yeah, right side star, FS attacking midfielder, puts him in a pretty decent area as well. He is a physical type player, regardless of what you do. So it's a card that you'd probably give like a Hunter Chemistry Style to boost the acceleration, sprint speed, and shooting of the card to be as high as possible while working with the 5-star capabilities, right? So the main thing that you would have to work with is obviously going to be in left stick dribbling, but he does have Rapid Plus now, finesse shot, chip shot, technical, first touch, Trivella, press proven. So it's still looking like a pretty decent card if you wanted to go down that direction, right? Lucas Paqueta finally gets an upgrade, but in my opinion, not really significant enough for how the meta of the game currently is. Obviously, it's really nice that he is a 5-star player, because if we went to this version right here, he's a 5-star 4-star player, right? Would I use the evolution on this Paqueta? It's tough to say, because this evolution in particular gives you skill moves and weak foot. Would you really do it for a card that already has the skill moves and doesn't have the weak foot? Up to the person, right? But I don't really know if this one would be like super worth doing, because with Lucas Paqueta, guys, I think the improvement that you need from Centurion's box to box is going to be in the pace and defending department, right? So if an evolution ever comes for that, then you're looking at a card that could potentially cook in game, right? Because playstyle, he's working with some very good stuff, right? If you give him the Shadow Chemistry Style, his usability is still there, right? You could totally use this card 100%, but you still need, I would honestly say, a more drastic improvement in that pace and defending department to use my brother in the game. You know, that's basically me, guys. That's what everybody says. I actually don't agree that I look like that guy. I actually agree that I look like this guy if he's still in the game. Let me see. This is me. I look like this guy. I don't know why people say I look like the other guy. No chance. This guy looks like me. This guy literally looks like my older brother. And he's Mexican too. I'm not Mexican, I'm Portuguese, but like, hey, I could be Mexican, you know? Now that I look at that guy. Anyways, that guy looks like me, 100%. But again, with this selection here, I probably still wouldn't do it for that because I'm not going to pay 100k for a card that isn't quite there just yet. You know what I'm saying? Isn't quite there just yet. Let's see what other popular choices we have for this one. Lucas Paqueta. We have Tuma. Center mid, 77. High medium work rates. I mean, for sentimental, for some people, I guess, you know, if you're a Staderem team player kind of guy, you know, maybe. Undav. So from an inform into this German Stuttgart player, 4-star, 5-star. Oh, this Undav card doesn't look that bad, actually. Because by default, I feel like he's going to be physical. He's definitely going to have like a stocky body type or something. See, I never even use this guy, bro. You just know. I didn't even try that player of the month either. But with the evolutions, stocky body type, I mean, you got to give him a hunter regardless, right? Because you got to boost the pace. You need to boost the shooting. Not a lengthy by the looks of it here. Is that actually the case? Let's see. Let's go to Footwiz. Also check out this too to see if they have anything cool. Excuse me. Okay. So we got here Kai Havertz, Undav right here. There we go. So this card controlled explosive. Yeah, so you can't really do anything with him in regards to that. So if you gave him a hunter, I mean, to be fair, you're still working with a card that has fantastic shooting. He is physical oriented, so you're still probably going to feel the dribbling, ball control, reactions, and composure of the card. But, you know, passing is also in a decent area. Physical in a good spot as well, considering, again, he's a physical type striker. Could be pretty decent up top for sure if you wanted to use those types of players, 100%. Let's see what else we have here. Who's this? I mean, you can, but you need a significant improvement on her in the future. Is that who's trending from here? Oh, these are just the main trending ones here. Marino has 70-something pace. 74 pace. 74 pace is lower. You kind of need that to be a little bit higher. But the skill move and weak foot improvement is a nice one. I mean, he actually looks decent. Is he... He can only be controlled lengthy on an architect. Okay. Loftus-Cheek, Fishlock, where the sentimental value will be here for some of these cards, right? It is definitely mostly sentimental. Santos gets a card here. Not a lot of like crazy meta options, but like Mason Mount here for the future if you want to improve that. I have a friend who actually improved this card, and he likes her a lot. Kika Nazareth. That's an interesting name. Cecilia. Yeah, a lot of these are like initial upgrades. You would definitely have to check if there's like previous evolutions that you may have that you could potentially upgrade. That's going to be like the key thing, right? McAllister. Yeah, I mean, you do these upgrades mostly for sentimental. These cards are very, very outdated at this point. Like, you're doing them with maybe the potential of them getting a little bit better in the future. Like, that's like the main thing for him, for sure. But yeah, nothing too, excuse me, nothing too crazy for this evolution, unless you're going with sentimental with some cards from before that get some pretty significant upgrades. These are like the popular choices. Loftus-Cheek is just the main guy for the most part, right? Like, there's going to obviously be some players here and there that could pop up in regards to popularity. I don't know if I can actually check out popular players. I can't check out the whole thing here. The Infowars doesn't have that as an option. I guess not. Oh, I guess not, my boy. Evolutions. Completed evolutions. Okay, Herrera, Muller, Fishlock. Yeah, it's definitely mostly going to be sentimental. Benfica player gets one, 4-star, 5-star. This is not a bad evolution to do though, guys, because you actually do get a significant upgrade on these cards for the future. Like that's the key thing here is for the future. Because like this, for instance, like a Benfica player that has 4-star, 5-star capabilities, like that's pretty cool, right? So that's kind of like the point of this specific evolution is to be able to give them that weak foot and skill move improvement. And then when an evolution comes out in the future, they could be kind of crazy, you know? But that's the thing, like you're always hoping and praying that they give something really sick, because that's going to be the main thing for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Always check out for the sentimental cards as much as possible, right? And basically take it from there, man. Fabio Vieira even gets one. Look, 4-star, 4-star. Never know, maybe he gets a card in the future too. You never know with these cards. Anyways, look, 5-star, 5-star Andreas Pereira. If they don't do another evolution where like you don't need the skill moves and weak foots, boom, you give them a nice little pace shooting boost. Never know, dude. Never know. All right, guys. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.